Hello fellow survivors, and welcome back to another road to 500 days, and we're approaching 300 days. The last episode was a bit rough because I did a shortcut that didn't work, and that just didn't work out, and I had to spend a few days recovering. Oh, sorry, I'm downloading Green Hell. Might play that again. Spoiler alert. Right, so we're here in Bleak Inlet, the corner of the world. Killed the Timberwolf pack, but we have now recovered. The Timberwolves didn't really do any damage. It was the fall that did damage. So I had a shortcut that used to work but doesn't work anymore. We did the bunker. Bunker was not the right one up there. It's not one of the three that we need. So next one is Forlorn Muskeg. So we're going to go and do that. Now there's a bunch of stuff here. There's pelts, but I think I'm going to leave nearly all of this. We don't really need to take any of it. Even this stuff can just stay here for the future. It doesn't really decline, I guess. I don't want to be heavy. I want to be light. If anything, I can have some food, but like for example, take this and then eat, and then we just drop the remains of it, I guess. That's fine. And then we have a drink too. And I think we should just head out. We might go down the other way, which is by the bridge. We'll see. We should be fine. I don't think I'm forgetting anything, am I? I think we got everything. Let me check. I didn't. Yeah. Alright. The last episode, some people were confused why I'm bringing salt to Bleak Inlet, but I think I did explain, but maybe I didn't say clearly. The salt is to bring to trappers. I'm carrying a bunch of stuff, not trappers, camp office. I'm carrying a bunch of stuff on me at the moment that's going to camp office. So that's where we're going to go. I'm going to check Forlorn Muskeg bunker next, and then we'll check Mystery Lake, and then I was going to go to Pleasant Valley Blackrock, but I might go to Husher Valley Mountain Town first. We'll see. I might also make some more arrows. Those bugging out again. The game still hasn't been polished much, so they changed the entire engine. This is the second episode recorded on the new engine update, which was necessary for episode 5, and also a bunch of other technical reasons. But I did set the game back a bit because all the mods got disabled. I only use mods for cinematic reasons, but other people use mods actively and none of them work anymore. And there's a lot of glitches in the game too that weren't there before. Gosh, it's actually really cold at -26. It's evening too. Let's just hop in here quickly to have a little warm up. And also because it's been a while since I explored the whole world, there might be things to find, like film, for example.
Starting to feel numb.
These textures look different. When did they change this? This is new. Didn't look like that before. Used to be redder. Like it though. Looks good, but when did they change this? It's been a long time since I've been here. Here you got the stuff I left behind, cattle head. Can I pick this up? Ah, cool. Anything interesting to pick up here, actually, while I'm here? What's that? Oh, look at this. A map. That looks like a map of Coastal Highway. I want to take that. Oh, I want to take it. I don't want to destroy it. Excuse me? So I can't take the map. Come on. It's such a cool map. Fine. There you go. Stay there then. I wanted to take that. By warming up, but I don't want to stay here for too long. Because I want to get going to Forlorn Muskeg. Might need to go buy the cougar, but Big dude, that's fine. Although it's very windy right now. Might pass a bit of time here. Yeah. Let's go. That's the thing. I want to re-explore the world. Because I did that on my old run also when I survived 500 days. Or well, I survived 1,000 days. Every 300 days or so, I would go around and basically recheck the entire world. Revisit every region. And the same thing always happened. You always found little things you missed the first time. Or something small that you had to skip because you were attacked and you just didn't have time to do it. There's always something that you miss that you can come back for. In addition, of course, there's might be patches in between. So I went to Bleak Inlet. I can't remember exactly when I went. I think it was fairly early. Well, I think I went to get the code in one of the early episodes. And then I went back out. And I think I went back here for Fluffy. Was that episode like 30 or something? I can't remember. But it's been a while. And of course you get patches since then that sometimes add content, or they change content, or change location, or just change the game and therefore content moves. There's all sorts of reasons that little things get moved about. Not to mention the wildlife update. I can only assume that I checked this as well. Yeah, it would be weird otherwise. So again, we're going to try and goat down here. The goat here should work. So in the past, you could sneak down, oops, under this bridge, but it doesn't work anymore. And you can goat down here. So what you would do is, you would go through this railing here, but they patched it so you can't do that anymore. Too small. But you can go on top of the railing. I think it's like this. Yeah, see, so that still works. But we're gonna just warm up a little bit first. Seeing as we're here, we might as well just check to see if there's anything else that's new. If there's a cougar down there, I'm kind of tempted to kill it. I have to see. The wind is messing things up though. Let's just bring out the old lantern just to see if there's something I missed. Or that has spawned in since last time, or something. You never know. This is all checked, of course. Anything here? Doesn't seem like it. I don't think so. Safe house mode. You can take the radio. I never realized you could do that. That'd be funny to bring all the radios and speakers with us and put it all in the same place. I think that's something you do when you've done everything else. And sure. I don't think there's anything else really. No. Take the locker. The rug. Oh. I guess that's it. I don't want to spend too much time here because it's getting dark. Wait a little bit. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's see. The weather's calmed down too. We still got light. Perfect in case I do want to kill the coup. I don't have any arrows, that's the only thing. 2 seconds. Baby woke up. Okay. I'm back. Baby asleep, hopefully. Let's do this. The wife has also started playing Overwatch, so if you hear that in the background, that's what that is. Okay, so I'm assuming it's this way. Yeah, that looks about right. That's the easiest way down here. So this way, that doesn't look very safe. Can you access the old route? Looks like you can. Yeah, that was easy. Is that like a consequence of visual updates, or the developers actively trying to, you know, discourage sort of stuff? They're like, haha, the people are using this shortcut. I know, we'll just put this down, and now it won't work anymore. And people are like, oh, well, I guess we'll just go this way then. Damn it! See what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, this is the goat down to, there's many different routes you can take down from here, actually, but I'm taking this route. This is the, I'm not sure if there's a name for this route. It's like a hidden mountain trail, I guess is what you could call this. It's blocked by these shrub bushes, but you can just goat over it. Not that hard. Wouldn't mind coming back to Bleak Inlet. Gosh, I gotta say, the game just looks so beautiful. The visual enhancements that they did, well, it's like a minor improvement, but it's like a little polish. A lot of little things that made the game look a lot better. There are things to improve though still, like a lot of corners and edges need to be ironed out, but it's okay. Now, I said I might kill the cougar, but I only have 4 hours, so I don't think I will. Because unless I hit it in the head 4 times, I'm not killing the cougar. Because the flare gun does nothing to the cougar. If it was a bear or a moose, I'd say, yeah, fine. 1 headshot, boom. And if not, 3 headshots, and if not, flare gun. You know, bleed out. The cougar doesn't bleed out, and it doesn't take damage on the flare gun, so it's gonna be hard. I think therefore we're just going to not kill it. We'll try not to anyway. Let's run a bit. The cougar should be down here, I think. I think we might be able to see the cougar. It's near the bunker. There it is, right there. Right there. It's got a really high aggro range, but it's not gonna outright attack me as such, so I could spend a night in the bunker if I wanted to, but I don't think that's necessary. I think I'm gonna go down here though, rather than going that way. Here I think it is. Okay, fingers crossed. If he does come at me, I will either retreat into the bunker or I will light a fire. Let's try not to attract this kitty. Not sure how far he patrols or whatever. He's up there though. Let's make it out of here. Check the next bunker. It does have a pretty high aggro range, but I think you can still like outwalk the cougar like a wolf. So it's not that bad of a threat. It's kind of like a bear. Should be good now. He's over there somewhere. Okay, let's head inside. Bye, cougar. Alright. So many mushrooms. Let's get inside here. Maybe sleeping there too. Oh yeah, the lost and found. Forgot all about that. Let's see. Oh, we got water in here. I'm gonna take those out and just drop them here instead. Let's go. Alright. Let's see if Larry's home. I haven't seen Larry that many times. It is getting nighttime. I think I will sleep in the bunker itself rather than here. I don't really gain anything from being here. I might forge, so let's grab some coal. I can't remember how much wood there is at the forge itself. So not really need that much really. Oh, actually, I got distracted because the baby woke up. What I should have done is harvested some some scrap metal from the lookout tower or something like that. Or the bunker or whatever, just to take it with me now and then forge a little bit more, but I guess it doesn't really matter. We don't need to forge, which is something I was going to do while I was there anyway, but we don't need to forge, so it's fine. Let's grab the coal though. Could be handy. It will be good to get back to Trappers also. Oh, the glitch. The double loot glitch. It would be good to get back to Trappers, or rather Camp Office, to dump a lot of this stuff. See if Larry's home. Yeah, Larry, have you eaten your carrot? Doesn't seem like it. I think we're gonna head to the bunker right away. We're not gonna stand around here. Okay, let's see it. How cold is it? Minus 26. I just realized something. I wonder how moose spawns are impacted in runs that already existed. So if I have moose spawns certain places, and then they had the wildlife update, which is now almost a year ago.
I can't feel my hands.
Did they change the moose one in the same run, or do you have the old ones? Because some of the moose ones aren't active anymore. Let me have a quick look into this cave here, if I have left anything there. Because it does happen that I leave stuff behind in random places, and I don't remember. That's a drawback of having really long runs, especially if you space it out really far, where it's been a long time since you set foot somewhere. Then you don't remember what you did when you were there, and you lose track. But the upside of that is that you get to re-explore the world. You're like, oh cool, let's do this again, you know. See what old Zach was up to, or rather young Zach.
I wonder if I can drop any of this here.
It's quite cold. I could have slept in the cave, but I think we'll sleep in the bunker. Just because I want to check it out. And also I'm not that tired. I'd rather sleep through the night if I can. We'll maybe forge, but it depends on the resources there. I don't really need to forge, but in very long runs I very often make a second set of tools just to have them around. Because eventually, it takes a long time, but eventually you run out of whetstones. However, you can, of course, just repair the tools. What are they now, actually? 8. Yeah, 50. Okay. You can, of course, just repair the tools with the milling machine. That requires taking the tools to Bleak Inlet or to Blackrock. Which, you know, you could do, of course, but it's a little bit cumbersome. I did that once or twice in my old run. But it's nice to have a replacement, so I prefer eventually to have 2 or 3 sets of tools. So you have 1 or 2, say 2 spare hatchets, a couple of spare knives, maybe even a spare cougar knife if you want to. And then when you run out of whetstones or ways to repair them, you just switch them out at some point. You go to your base, just switch it out with a better condition one. And when all of the tools you have start getting low in condition, then you go to Bleak Inlet or Blackrock and you grab new ones. That's what I did last time. So having some reserve tools is good. Have I mapped up here? I must have, right? Yeah, but the bunker actually isn't listed. Guess I haven't mapped the bunker in that case. Anyway, here is the bunker right here. I map now? I'm not sure. Let's just see. Okay. Let's see what bunker this is. Because I can't remember.
Not sure I can carry much more.
This looks like nothing. This is a nothing bunker. There's nothing to it. There's no loose bricks. There's no nothing here. This is not one of the 3 that we need. No. Just got a bed. That's it, really. You can double check with this. Look around. Anything? No. Clear the junk? Sure, let's do it. Okay. I think then we'll sleep here. Is there anything else I need to do? Let's eat one of these fish things. And then water. I could actually, because I'm not that tired, I could actually repair this. Wait. Might as well. Speaking of sharpening and tools, you know. I think a max sharpening skill. So it should be 5%. Yeah, it is, yeah. So we need to do it a few more times. This is why I always carry 1 whetstone on me, just because you eventually end up in a situation where you need or should repair the hatchet. And this is easy to do with a whetstone. Alternatively, you can just leave one in every base, in every region, and you'll probably use it at some point. That's another way to do it. There's quite a few whetstones around on Interloper. I'm not sure exactly how many, but there's quite a few, like a dozen or something. Okay, let's see. Anything else? I don't think anything to repair. I can't repair, it's too dark. Good. I guess we're good. Yeah, I guess so. To repair the roll sips. Actually, might use it for cooking, maybe. Alright, I think we'll just pass a little bit of time and then we'll sleep. It doesn't be quite 10 hours, but let's make it like 9 or something, so it's not too early. I think. Okay, let's go from here. Let's eat nothing for now. Okay, so this bunker is not one of the bunkers we need. Let's sleep. Okay, great. Let's head out. Let's also map this, or try to. Yeah, there we go. Let's just go back inside and warm up. No point taking any damage here, you know. Just pastime.
This is so cold. I just
There you go.
want to lay down for a bit.
I'm gonna wait to eat because I can't remember if I left any food in the
Do
farm.
anything for a drink right now.
Let's check that out. Alright, good old Spencer's farm. Might as well check this out. Can leave some coal here. I don't suppose the safe has come back, has it? Probably not. I think it's still bugged. Yeah, the safe is gone. Alright, let's have a look here, because I can't remember exactly. I mean, I do have logs, but I'm just wondering. So here we have water. We don't have any food, it seems like. Okay, so let's have a look here. We got in here. We got nothing. What's in here then? Nothing. Okay, where's the hammer? What? Should be a hammer here. Oh, yeah, right. Because it was in Lost and Found. That's right. Forgot about that. We haven't killed Sketchy. Spencer's water. Okay, yeah, just water in it. Okay, so it's literally nothing here except water. That's funny, isn't it?
Always making my head feel thick.
Let's leave some coal though, because that's what it's for. Let's leave 5 coal here. You can also leave a little bit of wood. You just get more, it doesn't really matter. Okay, in that case, we're going to eat one of the cured fish.
It's a goddamn
And we're going to drink some water. Now it's really cold, so I think we should either just tank it or warm up. I think I'm going to tank it because it's going to be cold regardless. I think just head back and get to base as fast as possible. There's nothing really for me here right now. I'm carrying a bunch of stuff that's supposed to go to base, and that's it really. So let's just head home. We got our supplies. We checked the bunker here. Next is check the Mystery Lake bunker, see if that's one of the three, and we'll go from there. And then I have to make a decision. I was going to go to Pleasant Valley, but maybe I should check Mountain Town and Usher Valley, just because they're dead ends. Could be an idea. Maybe. Okay, how heavy am I now? I wonder if I'm going to just take this off. Now, see, my sprint meter is much bigger. So what I did there, I took off my coat because it doesn't matter that I'm cold or colder with them off because I'm already cold. So it doesn't make a difference. So taking them off means that I get to sprint more, so I get home faster. So I get cold for shorter time duration. So it's worth doing it in my opinion. The downside is that I am less protected against wolves. I have 26 protection without it, but yeah, I'll be okay. But yeah, this should take us home faster. Okay, let's take the usual route, as I usually do. I head to the Kissing Rocks, which are those ones. That's the Kissing Rocks right there. And then to Poachers, and then the tracks. Not necessarily the fastest route, but it's an easy one. I don't think we should take too much damage from this, because we are fully rested. But we should be fine. There we go. Ah, really bad weather here. But it's clear, like you can see really far. I do really enjoy having like draw distance on Ultra. You can see really far, and it makes the world way more immersive when you can see landmarks like really far away. By the way, I know that if I have the coat on, then, you know, you just sprint shorter intervals, but technically the same amount, but you have to spend more time stopping to recharge, so I think it's a bit faster to have the coats off. And so a quick look in here. If I left anything for whatever reason. No, I didn't think so. What's that? Nothing. Okay, let's go. I think I got the wind in my back, so I'm running slightly faster. Let's just go. Trying to take any more damage necessary. This run has had a lot of close calls, a lot of encounters that were really close. Some wolf encounters that left me really low health, and some bad decisions that nearly got me killed. I was really lucky on especially one occasion where I went to 1% health. I've been in some wolf struggles that were fine. They were kind of like, oh yeah, well, I didn't intend for that to happen, but I was prepared for it to happen, and it was fine. Not every wolf struggle has been a close, like, near-death experience, but it's been some. And let's try and keep a fairly healthy health total here, so we don't have the same issue again. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're almost home. Bit of a journey. Coastal highway, ravine, Bleak Inlet, Forlorn Muskeg, and then here. Quite a detour, you know. But it's just faster to check the bunkers that way. And I think we'll have a little break at home. Sort ourselves out. We could maybe go to Trappers, and there's a few more things that Trappers take care of. We could do as well. I think this is going to escalate into a blizzard, probably. Because it's quite windy. Yeah, let's go. Almost home. It is always a relief to get home to the main base. I think now we'll go put these back on. Just because then you got everything you need in that base. You got supplies, and you can just take it easy, and there's no stress. You can recover, rearm, resupply, do whatever you want. So it should be good. When was I last here? It's not that long ago. I think I came here from... I went to I went to Coastal Highway to the trader from here. What was that? 30 days ago? 40 days ago? Something like that. Right. Here we are. Home sweet home. Let's see if there's ptarmigans here first. There's sometimes on the ground here. No, just the deer. There we are, the old Canadian flag. Is there a slang name for the Canadian flag? I know we got some Canadian viewers. You know, like you got the Union Jack, or you know, what do you call the Canadian flag? The other name you have for it? Okay, so here we got a bunch of ruined raw meat, which you can cook later. Animal fat. Yeah, so ruined. This is cooked. This is cooked. Gonna eat this bear meat. Let's also take a couple of these with us, and let's go inside. All right, home sweet home. We got the Canadian flag here. We got cold drinks. I forgot about that. That's fun. Oh yeah, and all this stuff here. Let's drop our cured bear hide here. And how's this looking? Nothing in here. But there's enough salt, 10 kilos, that's fine. Let's put, oh yes, jerry cans. But now I have too many jerry cans. I don't think it even fits anymore. Let's organize all this stuff. Is there a way to fix that? Can we see? Good old flag. Oh, maybe if I fine tune it a bit, but I'm not sure how worth it that is. Is that worth doing? Maybe it is. Oh, it's going to be a bit of a bore, to be honest, to do. Actually, it might be okay, actually. See if we can do this. It's going to be one of those episodes. I think we should be able to fit one, actually. Yes! Look at that. Gosh, stupid in its own way. Salt. Do I have salt somewhere else? Let's grab one of these. We have some other stuff to organize too. Hacksaws. Here we got our... Oh yeah, this is our memento shelf for stuff that's not supposed to spawn, but it did. Yeah, there's all this stuff. Here's my salt pile. Let's break this chair down. I don't see why I have this chair. Just in the way. Let's put our salt here. So I brought some salt back. We can use it for cooking, or we can put it in the thing. Easy to see when it's over there. I can use it for cooking, or I can put it in the meat curing box if I need to. But it's good to have. Collision is a little closer than I would like, but it's fine. Bags of salt is better. I mean, this takes up so much space. It can be handy for traveling. And we got a few more here. Yeah, it's kind of weird how this is stacked, but oh well. Get some in the corner. I think that's it, I think. Okay, there we got that sorted. Very nice. What else did I bring with me? So, accelerant, sure. Nothing here, nothing but here. No. Here, I got some film. I got a flare. I got a flask. I don't need this one. Of course, the woodworking tools as well. Yeah, some wood that I was just now, so drop the wood here. Alright, let's see. So, this woodworking tools obviously goes on here. And let's see, there's the hammer right there. That should really be in Forlorn Muskeg. We'll do that another time. And we got a bunch of stuff here. Here's all our cooking pots and skillets and stuff. Forgot about that. This flask, let's just take that with us for the moment. Not sure where to put it. Okay. Let's have a look upstairs. I can't remember exactly what I put everywhere, because the space isn't fully organized. This is hooks, okay. Fine. Here we have, what have we got in here? So in here we got acorns, arrowheads. Let's take all the arrowheads out, because I want to make some arrows. Here we got film, so let's put the film in here that I found. This can should be in there. We got, what else have we got? Flare shell. We don't need flare shells. Wow, I have so much ptarmigan down. That's crazy. Okay, then I need to take that next time. Okay, this is fine. What's in here? Here we got cloth and cured leather. Okay, and a rabbit hat. That's fine as well. I think we have an extra flare. For now, I'm going to put that in here.
Man, I could use a drink.
Okay, I guess that's fine then. I might want to repair my pants. So let's get some cloth out. Too much. And let's eat another bear meat. Drink. And let's repair these pants. It's amazing I'm still using these combat pants and I haven't switched to, you know, to the deerskin ones. Anything else? I might repair this bearskin. It doesn't provide nearly as much warmth as it should. The rest I think is okay. Maybe this one should be repaired. Yeah, I will give 0.8 degrees. That's a lot. I think we have to repair the bearskin coat in the morning though. Okay. Right, we need to craft a bit. Let's go and start on that. Alright, oh gosh, I have to organize all this stuff. Look at all this crap that's on the floor here. What a mess. What a mess. Oh, here's the flasks. These really shouldn't be here. They should have a place of honor. Come on. Please move these somewhere. Yeah, got 4 flasks. Right. Did I pick up the quality tools already? I did not. Okay, can I make a arrow? No, I need arrow shaft. Okay, where's the yeah. Seem to have run out of arrows here. Where's my, okay, my improvised knife. Where's my improvised knife? I'd rather use that than the cougar one. Where is the improvised knife? This is why my base should be better organized, but it's not. So here it is. We use that. We make the arrow shaft. That's it. Thank you. Make 9 of them. And we might have to sleep. Yeah, we might be able to make 1 arrow. Text are a bit messed up here. Yeah, I can try, but I don't think there'll be enough time to make 1 more. No. Let's go sleep in a bear skin, bear hide bed. Okay, good night. It's 10 hours sleep. Can't remember the last time I slept more than 6 hours a night. Now that I'm a dad. Water bottle. Have a drink. And let's craft some more. Yeah. Because now it's morning. Let's grab some more arrows. I feel like I'm missing some resources here. Okay, there we are. I also want to repair the bear hide. The one that's bad condition. This one, 60%. 40%. I mean, I'm not sure exactly how much is the max repair, but it's still, it will give me 2.5 degrees of warmth, which is a lot. But now my warp balance is 26, and that's fine. Let's head out here, put some food. Yeah. I wish there was a bit more actually here. Need to cook all this stuff over here. It's been a little while since I've been here now. But yeah, I have all this raw meat to cook. These are out there too, that's fine. Tell you what, let's organize a little bit. But now we have more arrows, that's good. 13 arrows, that's good. I don't know if we need that many. Maybe we could put some here. Gold nugget can go over here instead. Lanterns, I think lanterns can go here next to the jerry cans. That would make more sense to me. Can I not put them like... Okay, fine. Put them here. A little display case of storm lanterns. I'm just going to try and organize this stuff. 4 extra ones. Okay, now let's do flares. Hacksaws can stay here, I think. So the hacksaw can be... Actually, the hacksaw can be on the workbench. That would make the most sense. The tools are on the workbench. So that's where you like would think of finding them. Let's put the improvised knife there too. And also I like having in the drawer, I like having my arrowheads, my feathers. I'm actually a bit surprised I don't have more arrowheads, but well. We can put a couple extra arrows in there, like 3 arrows. I have 10, that's fine. Okay. Could maybe get even more because of going, actually, come to think of it. Yeah, I'll tell you what, because of the Timberwolves, I probably will be shooting a lot if I go. We'll take all of the arrows with us. Okay, then we also need the high quality tools and all that stuff, which I'm carrying. This can, where's my can area? I always have one. A ton of cans. There might be in trappers, actually. Maybe I haven't brought it back yet. Well, if that's the case, we'll just... well, it will make sense that it's here because of this stuff. Okay, let's start moving our tools over here. Funny how they changed the quality tools thing. Simple tools. A lot of tools. I'm not sure why I have so many. But the good thing about this is you can break them down to scrap metal. If you have too many, you need scrap. Just break it down. So organize the base a little bit. Make it a bit nicer. Sticky fingers. Okay, what about the pry bars? Where should we put the pry bars? Maybe here, along this rack. Yeah. Let's start doing that too. Get some order in this world by putting up pry bars where it matters. I think I'm just going to do this for a little while, just to make sure my base is nice and tidy, or tidy-ish anyway. Tidier than used to, it was a bit of a mess before. Should really do this in my office, my gaming office, because where I'm recording from is a bit of a mess. It was tidy at some point, but then we had another baby and it became kind of like office slash gaming room slash storage room. We're going to fix that once the second baby goes to nursery. I have to reorganize that again, like you can polish it later. Ah, so many pry bars, huh? I had this thing in the last main run too. I just had so many pry bars. I think the flares will go with the lanterns because it's the light source. There we are. Pry bars are set. Okay, now let's put the flares. The can openers are food tools, so that would make sense actually to have around here. Like let's say it's oh, there's my can collection over there. Under the stairs. Okay, let's say I think it's best to have the can openers here. We'll sort out the signs later. I found quite a few can openers. I think. Am I even carrying one around anymore? No, I used to carry a can opener around always, but I stopped because it's kind of pointless. Because for one thing, I have probably found most of the canned food already, so there's not going to be many opportunities to actually use them. And even if I did find more, I mean, you can open it with the hatchet or the knife. So. Okay, let's also do stress pistol. Okay, well that's something else entirely. So let's close. That many distress pistols. Okay, well let's do flares. Flares can go here. A lot of marine flares. Not that many red flares. Maybe they're back in trappers. Might go check out trappers. Next episode, while we check out the bunker there. Oops. These are not neatly stacked, but oh well. It's easy to do it. A lot of people ask me, why do I have them out like this? Why not just put them in containers or build more containers to save us now to... Oh, that's a red one, okay. Now that you have this. And yeah, I could do that, but I like having it out to just see how much I have. Oh, the can opener, okay. How many can openers do I have? A lot. Why collect them? Why not? There's a lot of marine flares. I could bring one to Blackrock, but I'm very likely to find one in Blackrock. So I don't think that really matters. Marine flare. So many marine flares. If I do end up going to Blackrock, which is very likely, I will find more. They are more abundant in zones with Timberwolves. I think the thermoses should be in the like kitchen area, if you want to call it that. I'm not okay. Another one. I should always carry a red flare. Do I have one? Yeah, I do. Always carry one red flare. Because if you end up in a situation where it's too windy to have a torch, and you need a fire or to turn against wolves or whatever, you need the flare for that. There we go, that's the flare sorted. Okay, magnifying lens. It will make kind of sense that's here because it's near the fire. So let's put those here. They don't really break. It would take thousands of days for them to break. Then we're getting there now actually. This stuff with the dusting sulfur, that's kind of like miscellaneous. We don't really need it. I think I'm just going to put it here in like a shelf here. This really should be taken somewhere else, like Blackrock or Bleak Inlet. Okay, same with replacement fuse. I mean, why is that even here? I don't know. Let's put that here. Okay, clothes can go upstairs. So this is to take with for that. And then the weapons. I think weapons would be best upstairs too, to be honest. Hammer can be over here on the workbench. Probably change that though. I think we'll move the flasks over here. They can be near the tea kettle. Let's put the tea kettle here. And then the flasks next to it. That would make sense. So let's do that. We're getting there. I might actually organize all this as we're at it, and we can prove it later. But as long as everything has its place, that's fine. Starting to look a bit better now. Yeah, and then the guns, I think, will go upstairs. And same with all this. All this stuff will go upstairs. Do all of this. Right, then we have medicine. Medicine can go on this shelf here. This is going to be a bit of a bore though to do. I guess you can put antiseptic at the bottom. I don't think I'll ever use it. Very unlikely. Because it's you know, you have the we have the lichen. But nevertheless. Then we can do painkillers here. This can be our medicine storage. Imagine, you know, you're at the camp office and you don't lock your doors. Some random survivor comes by and just stumbles upon this and then sees it. Oh, look at all this stuff, you know. There's a lot of painkillers, more than I thought. Right, then we the teas. These are, I mean, this is also painkillers, so I think these should go here too. And then the birch bark tea can just go down here. There's kind of like excess healing tea, I guess. Actually, they will be better to be going with the stims because they heal. So I think they should be here. Then we have extra stims. That's very nice to have. There should be more stims. Maybe I haven't picked them all up. How many stims am I carrying? 2. And I used... How many have I used? I used at least 2. Dear viewers, remind me how many I used. I used one when I got attacked by wolf in Forsaken Airfield. I had the wrong arrow equipped. That happened. And I used one when I had scurvy of all things. Did I use any other ones? I can't remember. Yeah, we got rid of all this trash on the floor now. Isn't that nice? Okay, that's sweet. Actually kind of done now. Very nice. Let's go upstairs with the clothes and weapons and that. And also the signs and all that stuff later. Okay, so here, let's put the weapons here. So I have all these excess those. Film, I'm just going to put all the film in here. You don't need to carry that around. Yeah. Oh, I'm carrying an extra marine flare. Let me just have a quick look at anything else I'm carrying I shouldn't be carrying. Sort that later. I'm carrying 2 sewing kits because one is about to break, but actually we don't really need to because we have all these fishing lines. So I think we can actually put the sewing kits, at least one of them can go in here. I think we'll put in fishing lines too. Let's carry 2 fishing lines on us, not 4. We don't need all of this stuff here, like the charcoal. I'd carry 2 on me at any given time. Oh, this should be repaired, I think, the bedroll. How else you need 5 ptarmigans down to repair it? It might be worth it, to be honest, if I'm honest. Oh, wasn't... Okay. Because it's so good. I think just repair it, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, what else? Think we got everything. This will break soon, doesn't matter, then we can use this. And we got some moldy bear meat we can eat. And water we'll drink in a minute. We got, oh yeah, alright, the extra clothes, which was that, and a wolf jacket. That's it. Wow, I'm carrying a bunch of birch tea. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's fine. Let's sort this out. So wolfskin, where could that be? Maybe it could just be here on this table. That can be like a clothing table. We also got that and this special glove thing. This is 1.1 degrees. This is... This is better. The problem was the animation. Have they fixed the animation? Yeah, they fixed it. It was so annoying before. So let's put down then. Let's drop the slightly lighter, but better. We need to repair it, arguably. We also should repair... no, actually, just... I don't need to repair it just yet, I guess. Weapons, put them here. I don't think I'll ever run out of distress pistols, but they can be as a display case. I think that's it. Plus this flare we can just take down. I think we organized the base now, isn't that? That's nice. We got it going. I like it. Alright. Yeah, this looks good. This looks very good. So we got oh, another Canadian flag. I forgot we had that. That can be... We need another Canadian flag upstairs. Don't need one downstairs. And another one next to it. Let's put it there so we can wake up next to the Canadian flag if we want to. If we sleep up here, that is. And be like, oh, that's nice. Let's see. We'll probably change a lot of other stuff here. But for now, I think we're good. So actually we got... Drop these. Wow, 3 of these. That's unusual. Okay, this looks good. So this is our base now. Got a bunch of jerry cans. Stims, meds organized, good. Lanterns, flares. There's more stuff to do. Definitely needs improvement tiding wise. We got 2 paintings that are the same here, I just realized. But we got everything we need. More water and more food will be good, but still it's a good base. We got everything we need. This looks good. Yeah, very nice. Okay, well, I think Fellow Survivors will just call it there. Actually, tell you what. I'm going to sleep first, and then we can head out of here. Let's grab another water. I need to make more water soon. This is no good. Let's pass a little bit of time first. Is there anything else I can do that's like maintenance or whatever? I don't think so. Could repair this, but I don't think that's necessary just yet. Okay, I'm just going to pass a bit of time here. We can actually take the hydration damage, it doesn't matter. Because we're going to heal back up anyway. Why did I go up here when we have the bearskin bedroll downstairs? I just had a habit, that's why. I'm so used to going up there that I just do it. I don't have to sleep 10 hours or anything, but I do want to sleep until morning. The hydration damage doesn't matter because we're going to sleep and heal up on the bare bedroll, the bare bed anyway. Let's eat this little piece of meat that we didn't finish, and let's have some water. Okay, sleep for 10 hours and see. Alright, is it morning? Almost. Almost morning. But it's good enough, I think. Okay, well, fellow survivors, I'll leave you here at sunrise, I think. It's probably cold out there, but that's how it is. So we checked another bunker. Forging was a bit of a flop, but we had a little bit of an inventory session here, which is nice. Really good. I'm glad we did that. Feels a bit better. Base is coming together, I mean. So now we're just going to keep going. So next one now is to check the bunker here in Mystery Lake. Because I checked nearly all the bunkers except for Blackrock. It's just that I don't remember what they look like. And then we have to make a decision whether we want to just quickly pop in to Mountain Town and Hushtry Valleys, check those bunkers, or do you want to go straight for Blackrock? I'm not sure, to be honest. Maybe we should just go straight to Blackrock because we want to go to the region anyway. I might do that, I think. But anyway, for now we have done 2 bunkers and we are quite set here in the base. Next up, check next bunker. Might drop by trappers to make sure we got some more stuff that we can take back, and I guess that's it. Alright, with all that being said, thank you for watching, and by the way, this is recorded just before New Year. It might be released after New Year, but regardless, welcome to 2026 and Happy New Year to all of you. We're approaching 3 years since this run started, so that's 100 days per year, which is crazy. Especially because the first run I did 500 days in 9 months. But I am hoping to conclude this series before the end of 2026, just because of Black Frost. So I'm hoping to do 200 days in 2026, but I have to see. It depends. Okay, fellow survivors, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.